Students, now we are going to start the new chapter, that is chapter number 13. Why do we fall ill? In this chapter, we are going to study about health, community health, personal health, different type of diseases, all these things we are going to study in this chapter. So let's start. First of all, I want to tell you about health. So health is a generally means free from illness. If somebody is free from illness, disease, injury or pain or lack of physical fitness, all these things are not there, it means that person is healthy. So if we talk about the definition of health, so health can be defined as a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. So this is the proper definition of health, which is a state of physical, mental, and social well being. And healthy body with a healthy mind and healthy attitude is referred as good health. So, I hope all of you are also healthy. So, let's continue the chapter. Now, here you can see the factors to achieve the good health means we should have balanced diet, we should have exercise, yoga, and all these things so that we can be healthy. And these are the things like I have told you already: food and diet, stress management, good sleep, family and friends. We should spend quality time with our family, with our friends, and we should do exercise regularly. Then we will be healthy. Now, important characteristics of person having good health is, first is that he should be free from any sickness or diseases. He should be free from unnecessary anxiety, and he should be free from social and psychological tensions, self confidence, feeling joy in living, ability to work efficiently and at its best. Then we can say that a person is having a good health. So, personal and community health, both these factors are also responsible for a person to have a good health. So, health and its failure means, as we have talked about this, the definition of health, that health is a state of physical, mental, and social well being. So, what is the importance of good health? The importance of good health is, first is good physical and social environment, good economic conditions, and social equality and harmony. So, all these are the importance of good health. So, here we will talk about the healthy and disease free. So, a healthy person and disease free person, it is not necessary that it is one of the same thing. There are many differences between a healthy person and a disease free person. Like, first point is that healthy person, health, as we have talked, that it is a state of physical, mental and social well-being, and disease free means the state of absence from any disease, if the person is not suffering from any disease. Second point is that health means it refers to the individual physical and social environment also, but the disease free refers only to the individual. It does not refer to the social environment or physical environment, all these things. Then third point is that healthy means the individual has good health, and disease free means the individual may have good health or poor health also. He will be free of diseases, but maybe he has poor health. And then next point is that they are spread through some agents like air, food, contact, insects, etc., but they do not spread through any agency, diseases. Okay, so these were the differences between healthy and disease free. Now, if we talk about the disease, what is the disease? Disease means malfunctioning of any normal state of the living organism that disturbs the performance of vital functions, and it may be, as I've told you also, that it may be transmitted by 5 F's like fluid, fingers, flies, fields, flood. So, when a person is affected by a disease, either the normal functioning or the appearance of one or more systems of the body changes for the worse. So, these changes give rise to signs of the disease called symptoms. So, we will talk about the signs and symptoms also. like here in this picture you can see the doctor is checking about the symptoms of any disease. So on the basis of the symptoms, the physician look for the signs of the particular disease. It means sign is for basically related to a particular disease, and symptom can show that any one disease can be there. So and conduct the test to confirm the disease. So these were the points of the sign and symptom also. So we have talked about the healthy and disease free and sign and symptom. So in the next video lecture we will talk about the types of diseases. That's all for today. Thank you.